Hello everyone, welcome to Rob's Rogues and the BatmanUniverse.net, and today we're taking a look at Mattel's DC Comics Multiverse. I know, just relax, chill. The Suicide Squad line. We're looking at Big Willie himself, Deadshot, Floyd Lawton. I like this design of Floyd Lawton, Deadshot. I don't know why I'm clapping the whole way through this review. But this is pretty cool. This was one figure that I knew I really wanted from the line, aside from the Batman figure, which we've already seen. I have my eye on one other figure, being the Joker in the purple trench coat. Beyond that, like I said in the Batman review, I'm really going to be picky if I get any more. And if I do, I'm really going to try and wait till my Walmart, and they're notorious for it, are just sitting on a truckload of these, and then they're just going to have to start, discounting them, and then I'll be able to pick some up for very cheap. I already went into, Rob, why are you buying this DC Comics Multiverse, blah, blah, blah. Go back to the Batman review if you want to hear why. I am because I am, and that's all that I am. I am Popeye the Deadshot Sailor Man. So, the packaging is exactly the same as far as Batman, other than it has Big Willie on it. Like say Suicide Squad, Deadshot there. The other figures in the line are the Joker, Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Captain Boomerang, that is Bane, essentially, just repainted with a different head and retooled just a little bit. Same trench coat. Just pointing it out, and boots and pants. Katana, which this is another one that I'd like to pick up a Katana, because there's not a DC Universe classic Katana ever made, or one that's in that body style, so we'll see. And then the, about said 6-inch, the Batman figure, which is the underwater, the rebreather Batman version. Buy all of them and you can build the Collect and Connect Killer Croc, the shirtless version of Killer Croc. If you buy some of the other alternate versions of these figures, then you can get the completed one. Screw you, Mattel. Not bad, because I can't say screw you, Mattel, because I am buying it, but I understand. Whatever. And if these go down in price even more, then screw me for buying them. So what we're going to do right now is we will take Big Willie out of package, and we will do a little summertime in this review. We'll be right back. Do not go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at the accessory that Big Willie comes with. It is the right arm of Killer Croc. So you can kind of see there he's got some, about said ace, ace bandage wrapped around his wrist and knuckles and forearm there. So, not really his forearm, more his hand. So if we were to take the Suicide Squad Batman body and plug it in, we would have, part of Killer Croc. Now I'm going to wait before putting any of these together, in case I get to a point where I never really collected the whole entire wave and there's people out there that are missing some. So don't ask me right now. It's probably going to be a little while before I decide what I'm going to do with these pieces. Maybe I'll build Killer Croc, maybe I won't. I'm not entirely certain. But let's get into Will Smith's review. I'm going to keep calling him Will Smith, just so you know. Oh no, you do not shoot that green shit at me. Your ship's all banged up! Okay, sorry, I'm on Independence Day. Just still coming after the 4th of July here. So, we've got Deadshot here, out of package, and I like the figure. I really don't care what anybody says. I really do like this figure. I know it's Mattel. I know it's DC Comics Multiverse Mattel. They're not what they used to be. Wow. I don't care. I like the figure. There, I said it. Will the Mafex figure be really good? Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be amazing. So that may be one I may have to hop on. But for right now, this is the figure that I have, and that being said, I do like it. Is it 110% look like Will Smith? No. And the reason I say no like that, you can tell that it's Will Smith. And they did an admirable, and I'm saying admirable, I'm not saying great, awesome, fantastic, the best ever, but they did an admirable job that you can look at this and somebody could go, hey, I think that's Will Smith. Maybe Mr. T minus the mohawk, but I think for most people know that follow any comics or anything like that at all, or movies, that it is Deadshot. Now, it looks kind of creepy that you can see the eyes there, so kind of tilted down a little bit so it looks like he has his helmet off. There are more things sculpted on this guy than I anticipated. Not just paints or other pieces of plastic. There are things added to him that I was really not expecting there to be. It would have been cool if these guns, because I know there's a scene in the trailer where he pulls the pistols out of his back there. So it would have been cool if a lot of these things would have come off. Yes, they would have been really small. This gun does come out here. Sadly, it is the only gun. Deadshot, much like Deathstroke, should have a lot of firepower and accessories. So that's a big, just for what the figure is, that's the negative point I'm putting at it. Yes, you could do sculpt and paint apps, and the paint apps are really good on this guy. I think this is warrant the pickup. I mean, just the knee pads. That was something as I was going around moving the figure. These knee pads are a separate piece. I mean, they turn, they move, they could probably slide off and on. There's a spot for the knife, which, again, I would have probably had the knife come in and out, but if kids are buying it, I understand. He's got his twin guns mounted on his wrist here, so he obviously uses those in the movie like he does in the comics. It's a little bit of a mashup between like an Arkhamverse Deadshot and a comic Deadshot. You know, it took their own little take on like all these characters that they have in the DCEU. But I don't mind this figure at all, and I'm really glad I picked him up. Now, I'm wanting to read what is written around. Come on. Can't read it, it's so out of focus, and I'm shaking all over. I am the UGG. So I am the truth, the way, and the light. Is that what it is? Wow, all over the place here in this. I'll have to try and get a little closer. I am the light, the way. I believe that's what it says there. So I know there's better photos of him out there of actually him wearing this, and you can get a better shot and look at it. And I like the expression that he has on his face that they put here. I can honestly say, yeah, that's Will Smith. Is it the best sculpt in the world? No. Is it the worst sculpt in the world? No. There's other figures probably in this line and in this wave that are the worst sculpted figures in the world. I haven't got to him yet. Maybe I will at some point. Let's take a look. I've already been staring at him for a while. Let's take a look at the rest of the articulation on Deadshot, and I'll get into the head swap here in just a little bit. So the head does look left to right, not really up and down at all. Arms are on the classic DC Universe Classics. Most of all this is DC Universe Classics articulation. The ball and socket, they go all the way around. Swivel at the bicep, single bend at the elbow, swivel at the wrist, rotation at the waist. I about said done. There is a slight ab crunch, more of an ab arch than a crunch. T-jointed legs, and he can get out to the splits fairly easy, even with all of the extra sculpting that's on here. Has an upper thigh swivel that's a little tight. There it is. Single bend at the knee, and the knee pad even bends, which I'm giving kudos to Mattel for that. And just an ankle hinge. So I was talking about the head for Big Willie. And there's the Deadshot head. Now, surprisingly, somebody may ask themselves, Rob, which way are you going to pose Deadshot on your shelf? With this head. I really like this head. I love the stark white of it. A little bit of a nod to the comics, is more silver, gold pieces, not really into the New 52. Didn't know if I quite liked it at first, the first couple times I saw it, but it is really growing on me. So most of the time I think I'm going to have him posed like this. I really like this head. Now, he does come with one gun, which, call it a pistol. Deadshot should come with more than just this little teeny tiny gun. There it is. Fits in his hand, either one, very well. It's just very rubbery, very bendy. This doesn't scream Deadshot to me. Now, what I did was I bought a pack of like dollar store army accessories, and I found like this AK-47 type of a rifle, gun, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to be putting him with this gun, as he should have something like this. Anyway, so that's my big complaint with this figure, is that he didn't come with Rick Flag. The Walmart exclusive comes with a bunch of guns, comes with a gun very similar to this. So this is what he should have come with, or came with, however you want to say that. I think it makes the figure look a lot better, and it looks more like what Deadshot would be. Now, this is just a really quick pose here. Now, something I did talk about in Batman's review is putting the handcuffs onto Deadshot, which I believe we could do, so let's do that real quick. And there is Deadshot with Batman, and we've got the bat cuffs on him, and they slip right over very easy. So my money's kind of on Deadshot getting taken in by Batman. Maybe Deadshot will sacrifice himself, and whatever he's got going on with his family, whatever happened to his family, he's kind of got nothing to live for type of thing. So that's my guess, is who is going to be the one wearing these. It probably won't be Harley or the Joker. Probably more Deadshot, because I believe Deadshot and Batman have a scene together, and I believe it's probably going to be something like this. So, very cool. All right, final thoughts on Deadshot here, and don't say, Rob, mine didn't come with that gun. I already told you he didn't come with it. I like the figure. I really do. This is the first figure I bought from the line. Deadshot and the purple trench-coated Joker and Batman were the three figures that I really wanted from this line. The other figures, I will have to wait and see. Katana also falls into that. I would like to pick her up. Hopefully she looks pretty decent. But this Deadshot figure I really, really like. Even outside, and the only thing he's missing is his Deadshot logo off his left shoulder piece, kind of like where the Robin R would be. It's on the 12-inch version of the figure, but they didn't put it on this. But all of the sculpting that is on here and all the extra pieces added to this figure, I think it really makes it something cool, that this is more of going, yeah, Mattel, this is something you used to do. Why can't you do this all of the time? So I'm hearing that Rick Flag is also a really pretty decent figure, and he also comes with some pretty cool accessories. So I saw Rick Flag today when I picked up Batman, but I opted for Batman instead because, you know, I need 3 Batmen. So today we've been taking a look at Mattel's DC Comics Multiverse Suicide Squad line. We are taking a look at Big Willie style, Will Smith, Floyd Lawton, Deadshot, figure number 3 in the line. And really quick, like I was going to say in Batman's review, I'll say in this review, the figures that are out currently at the moment are Harley Quinn, Deadshot, and Batman. The other 3 figures, Joker, in this particular wave, Captain Boomerang and Katana will come out later, I would imagine, after the movie's been out for a little bit. They'll probably slowly come out. But as always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogues and the BatmanUniverse.net signing off, saying we will see you guys next time.